Hi, how are you? I'm doing okay. Grateful to be alive, as we should be every day we crack open our eyeballs. Um, and I know this table has so many crumbs. What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all been? I did these last night, and before I had my hair blow dried. This is getting really big up top. I'm really top heavy, so it's a lot right here, but the back and everything else needs to catch up. But anyway, y'all see what I be talking about with the raggediness of the ends? I have such a love-hate relationship with it, but I'm gonna give my hair at least I'm gonna go all December with these so it can grow out some more, and then I'll probably get that color up off of here because I love it. It probably will be out before then. Either way, I love it, but I don't like the way it looks. It just look raggedy and dry. But anyway, how y'all doing? How y'all been? As you can see, I am still here. Um, Before I forget about this, I had mentioned chicken, and somebody asked me in the comments, why don't I eat chicken anymore? It's my girl. My girl. I can't even remember her name, but you know who you are. Uh, so I don't do chicken anymore because, well, first of all, I was already feeling weird about chicken. Because when you go to the grocery store, they have those gigantic chicken breasts, gigantic chicken legs, and it's just like, what is going on here? And it's like, how do you have so many chickens everywhere? You have a bunch of chicken in the grocery store. You have, what really threw me off was chicken, chicken restaurants showing up on every single corner. You got chicken tender spots, chicken sandwich spots, chicken wing spots, chicken. Mind you, I'm not saying I'll never eat chicken again. I probably won't eat chicken breast ever again or chicken thighs or anything. Probably, maybe chicken wings. But it's just weird that chickens are just everywhere. Why are there so many chicken spots? I don't know. I mean, I guess you could say the same thing with like McDonald's and stuff. But either way, and then what threw me off was when I went to Chick-fil-A one day, and I'm sure this was after they changed their standards. That sandwich tore my stomach up. And then I was even in denial and not the river child. So I went to another location. Ate the chicken sandwich again. Stomach tore up. I said, oh, now y'all want to throw garbage cans. But it's like, why does this chicken hurt my stomach when it never has before? And I know it's probably due to them switching up with the hormones and all of that, and or maybe my brain did it. Who knows? Either way, I'm off of it. I'm not doing chicken no more. And then I also feel different when I eat chicken as opposed to beef. So although I'm not carnivore right now, but carnivores eat chicken, turkey, pork. Some are strictly beef, but some eat all of the meat. And then my husband one day was like, I'm about to stop eating chicken. It's weird. And so that kind of just confirmed it all for me. Like, okay, yeah, I guess I'm going to be off of it then. So it's probably been, I want to say, like 6 months, maybe more. Beginning of last year. I'll have to look at mine. one of my cards. Well, I couldn't tell one of my cards because my son still eat chicken. And it's gonna be hard. Oops, it's gonna be hard. That's the chair, okay? It's gonna be hard to get them kids up off that chicken. And then when you think about chicken wings, it's like, okay, if I order a 4-piece wing, right? That's 2 chickens, whole wings, because one wing per on each side per chicken. That's 1 chicken. Then that's 2 chickens. 2 chickens just for me. That's 6 pieces, 3 chickens. An 8 piece is 4 chickens. I mean, yeah. So, so I got 4 chickens. You got 4 chickens. They got 4 chickens. How many chickens are there really? Like, what are y'all doing? I know if y'all mass producing them, it ain't good like that. Either way, it's strange though. I don't eat chickens, but I will eat eggs. Make sense. Anyway, so I came on here to discuss. Let me grab my water real quick. I put my water in the freezer because I had the heat on 80, and I was like, "Oh, it's hot in here." Why did I have the heat on 80? Because it's chilly. Okay, it's like 40 degrees here. It's like 20 in Ohio, but we ain't gonna talk about that. We're gonna enjoy the positivity. Anyway, and I had just got out the shower. And I needed nice and toasty when I get out the shower. But I'm pretty sure I've spoken on this before. Have you ever just not felt like yourself? Like, you ever get that feeling like when you drink like wine or something weird and get you right here? That's what I got right now. But anyway, so I haven't felt like myself. I can't get too deep, right? I just can't get too deep. Use your brain and figure out why I can't, right? So either way, I just haven't felt like myself in a very, very long time. Very, very long time. Like years. I want to say years since the beginning of me doing my, when I did my eating videos. That's probably around the last time that I kind of felt like myself, around that time. 17, super early 18. It's around the last time I really felt like myself. I don't want to cry, but I hate it. You know what I'm saying? I've become this angry, loud, aggressive woman that I hate. Granted, I did not become this person because of myself. I mean, I know somebody will say, well, you control yourself, other people don't control you. I believe that to a certain extent, because you can have people in your life that at first you're calm and okay with them, but if they're constantly in your life and they're constantly doing things that you're not used to, and if you don't do away with that person and just keep them around, you will eventually take on their traits. You know what I'm saying? Take on their actions. And that may sound like an excuse, but to me, it's a coping mechanism, maybe. Maybe that's not the right term. A protecting yourself. A thing where it's like, oh, if you're going to be like this towards me, I can be this way back. Kind of thing. Where, I mean, of course you shouldn't allow that. You should just do away with the person, but sometimes it's not as easy, to do that. So, I just haven't felt like myself. And It's really been tough for me because I feel like I literally robbed my son of a fun, whew, child, a fun life. Because I was a fun, I mean, y'all got a taste of it with my silliness, my funniness, which I don't feel like I'm funny anymore. I feel like that's been buried. You know what I'm saying? Because this angry person has come up out of me. So I just feel like my son has been robbed of a childhood that he truly deserved. I'm not speaking about money or anything like that. I mean, money is a factor, but that's not as important as me being myself, my loving, funny, happy self that he got to experience when he was little, and that he now rarely sees. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm not gonna say I think I am going to be on this journey of getting back to myself. And yes, you are supposed to grow. You are supposed to, be different, but your core self, you know, my sweet, my calm, my respectful, my silly, fun self. I'm on the journey to become that person again. You know, I can't remember. My friend said one day to me, she told me I wasn't myself. And this is somebody that's known me since kindergarten, literally. Kindergarten. Like, she's known me. I'm always the one to bring the laughs, the silliness, the fun. And she's just like, hey, what's up with you? And this was like a year or two ago that she said this. I just don't remember exact words, but that's what she told me. I'm not myself. And it's like, I know this. I know it. I just wake up like blah every day. Like, oh, this again. I'm happy to be alive, of course, but I'm not happy of who I've become in the midst of my life, right? With the decisions that I've made, with tolerating things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys understand what I'm saying without saying too much, right? So anyway, this journey, I plan to get me a journal, and I plan to it's crazy. I want a journal that can be like under lock and key. So if any of you know like a journal that's lock and key, I haven't seen any. I've seen the ones on Amazon with the little leather, and it's like a little flip flap. A little leather flap that you flip over and put the little lock code in. But if somebody wanted to cut that little leather strap, it would be gone. They would be able to read it. So I want something like super secure. Just so that my thoughts are my thoughts and they're private and locked away. And I did see a book that kind of resembled an envelope, and it folded over, so it kind of be harder to cut into. And then I seen on Reddit somebody said put it in a lock away money bag. So I might just do that, get a diary or a journal with a lock on it, and then put it in a locked money bag. I could look like a little purse and carry that around with me. But I'm going to really start working on ignoring things that will take me out of my element. Working on getting back to myself and not caring. Not even responding to ignorance and disrespect. And just get back to being my normal self. And so I feel like maybe journaling will help. Just write down my inner thoughts or whatever and lock them away. Hopefully, hopefully that's the start of getting back to myself. And I'm also going to study stoicism. Um, I'm just gonna study and practice it because that's how I want to be. I want nothing to affect me, especially at this point in my life, dealing with what I have to deal with. I just want there to be no reaction coming from me at all. I just want it to roll off my back and ignore it and me not even have anything to say about anything. Because I'm telling you, this monster that I have become, it's embarrassing and I'm truly ashamed of myself, right? I don't know how long this video will stay up, but I just, this is all kind of another part of my journal. Not everybody watches my videos, so um, I'm not expecting, everybody to see it anyway, but you guys get what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Am I making any sense? I just feel like I've been robbed of myself. I've let someone rob me of myself. And if I say anything or try to bring this to anyone's attention, anybody, they will just say, that's you, that's who you've been your whole life. No, it's not. I can go back, I can go to anyone in my past or my family, and they will never give account to me acting crazy, me talking crazy, me yelling, acting a fool, cursing crazy. Nobody will ever be able to tell you that story because that's not who I am. But I've become that person because that's what I've been. I've already said too much. Y'all know what I'm saying. For my people that are into me and watch me, you know what I'm saying. It's just like when you want something to turn out better than it is, you will ignore things in hopes that things will be different and better. But sometimes, not saying that this is the case, if you understand what I'm saying, sometimes you gotta take things for what they are and understand that you're probably living in la la land and you're living in a reality that you would like to create, but this reality will never be real because it's impossible for it to become real because not everyone is able to turn that switch off. Not everyone has it in them to be calm, to be nurturing, loving, caring, just an all around nice person at all times, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone has that in them. Some people fly off the handle for the silliest things and don't see any issue with it, you know? So sometimes you just have to distance yourself from people that you believe are turning you into someone else or that have turned you into someone else. Even if they're the person or persons that you loved for a very, very long time. Sometimes you just have to say no. Sometimes you just got to get away. Sometimes you just got to give up on things that have seemed so promising. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times can you watch the same movie play out over and over and over again? At some point, you're going to want to watch something new. You're going to want to watch something fun, something happy, something worth watching, you know? So, anyway, that's my TED Talk for the day. And I also feel like it ages you because look, I mean, I know I'm getting older. I feel like things be making me stressed. Like I'm always stressed. My nervous system is not, what do they say, balanced. It's not settled. My nervous system is all over the place all the time. You know, what kind of life is that to live where your nervous system is out of whack? You're always in fight or flight mode. That's how you catch a heart attack. Yes, girl, catch a heart attack. You don't want to catch a heart attack or a stroke, or we're dealing with those that are unable to have emotional intelligence. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I just need to get that out. Gonna go on Amazon now and try to find me a little cheap journal. It is Cyber Monday. Okay. Anyway, remember to smile, cause you're beautiful, and love yourself. Cause if you don't love yourself, why would anyone else? Until next time. Ta-ta.